Hello everyone, hi. Just a second. Hello everyone. So we are live. Welcome everyone to my IELTS Tutor. We are just about to start with the session. Another 2 minutes, I'm beginning with the session. So, एक second. So very good morning, Jaspreet. Very good morning, Rudana, Gautam, Anish, Naman, Martin, Alam. Hello everyone. Sorry for the delay. So let's start with the session. Okay, so first of all, I'd like to welcome everyone. Right, welcome everyone to my IELTS Tutor. Today's session is basically and specifically on. Today we are going to continue our session. We'll be understanding sentence structures, right? So not sentence, the structures of essay. So it is very important to know what kind of structures we can use in our essay. Why structures are important? Actually, the way we organize our essay, the way we structurize our essay, it actually affects our band score. So it is very crucial to understand what structures do we need to follow. I've seen students even on the day of the test, they're unsure about how many paragraphs to make, right? So I'll be taking your doubts by the end of the session, right? We'll be taking all the doubts by the end of the session. So anyone have any question, they can type it down in the chat box. So before starting with the structures, let's discuss what are the types of essay we get in IELTS test. So we will be understanding it with some of the examples, right? Now, hello Nish. Okay, so let's start with it. So in IELTS writing task 2, there are five major types of essay, which we'll be discussing further. The first one is opinion essay, right? Opinion, in which they ask you for your opinion, what you opine, what do you think about something, right? So your opinion is to be mentioned in this particular essay type. right? So they will be asking you about it. It is in the form of, do you agree or disagree? So do you agree? So they are asking whether you agree or not. So whenever you have a personal pronoun in a question, you, right? It means they're asking for your opinion. Okay. Then they can directly ask you, what is your opinion? So again, this is similar to agree, disagree. You have to tell that what do you agree with or what do you disagree with? What is your opinion? You have to specify your opinion in this type of essay. Or they can ask you in a single statement, do you agree? Right? Or the third form is, to what extent do you agree or disagree? So all these come under opinion essays, right? In which they are directly or indirectly asking you about your opinion. Then, so let's take an example here. So we have a statement, big salary is much more important than job satisfaction. Do you agree or disagree? Now they're asking for your opinion and they have a single statement. There is no opinion given, only single statement is given. Big salary is much more important than job satisfaction. So what do you think? Is salary much more important than job satisfaction? I suppose many of you might have attended the session in which we have, done, which was conducted by Martin sir, about understanding the question. So when we read the question, we have to mark some specific information, some important information of the question, right? So here, if I read this question, big salary, the first part is big salary. They are talking about big salary is much more important. So is it much more important than job satisfaction, right? So whether we agree or disagree, we have to give our opinion. Are we agreeing with it or we are disagreeing with it? We'll be talking about structure. We will be following this in this particular essay, but after just viewing the other essay types. Now, discussion essays. So in discussion essays, basically you need to discuss, the two sides are given, the two viewpoints are given to you, right? You have to discuss both of them, right? So if I talk about discuss both the view, so it could be two sides of same issue. For example, we have some people prefer to spend their lives doing the same thing and avoiding change. Others, however, think that change is always good. So it is the same issue. Issue is same. So they're talking about change, whether it is good or whether it is not good. So we have to discuss both the views in paragraphs and we have to give our opinion as well. They are asking about your opinion also. Okay. So giving your opinion is also very important in this particular essay. So this will be about discussing both the views and giving your own opinion. Then we have two separate issues we need to discuss. So in the question, they're saying some people feel that there should be same kind of punishment for each type of crime, right? Other feel that circumstances of an offense should be taken into consideration when deciding punishment. Now, so there are again two views which are given. The first one is we should consider, we should give same kind of punishment. Same punishment should be given to each kind of type of crime. Other says we should take into consideration the circumstances before giving the punishment, before announcing any kind of verdict. Okay. So we have to discuss both these views and give our opinion again. Now, advantages, disadvantages. This is also quite important essay type, especially for academic and both general training student as well. The probability of this question type is always there. Advantage, disadvantage. So this come in two forms. One is, do you think advantages outweigh disadvantages? So now outweigh, this word, what does this mean? We will be discussing when we will talk about structures. After completing the essay types, I will be talking about structure for each essay type. Okay, then we will discuss, what does outweigh mean and how a student, actually represent this kind of essay. Now, what are the advantages and disadvantages? This is a direct question, and this is, do you think advantages outweigh disadvantages? They're asking for your opinion, and they're asking for your advantages as well as disadvantages. Okay. Now, for example, we have a question here. Nowadays, a lot of office employee open space design instead of separate room for work. Do you think advantages of this outweigh the disadvantage? So this is their outweigh questions. The second one is, some people think that it is good for students to take a gap year before going to university. What are the advantages and disadvantages? So we have to give advantages and disadvantages of what? What we have to discuss here. What kind of advantages and disadvantages we need to give here? So is it good for students to take gap year before going to university? So the gap year, taking gap year before going to university, is that advantageous or not? Or it has more disadvantages? So we have to give one paragraph of taking a gap year, advantages of taking a gap year before university, and the other paragraph will be of disadvantages taking a gap year for before going to university, right? I hope everyone is getting everything. So I would recommend everyone to please write down their name so that I can actually understand who is viewing this live session. Yes. Write down your name in the chat box so that I can understand who all are viewing this live session. Okay, some solution. Sometimes they only ask for solution, right? So some children are facing serious weight problem. What are the possible solutions for this? Possible solutions for, when children are facing weight problem, we have to give solutions, how it could be reduced, how it could be curbed. Only solutions have to be given. Problem and solution. Now they're asking for problem as well as solution. More and more people are moving to cities for work. What problem does it cause? What problem does it cause? What problem can moving to cities cause? Right? And how it could be solved? Hello, Jaspreet. Hello, Heaven. I think Heaven, we have had conversation earlier as well. You were in the live session, the previous live session as well. I hope you're doing great, Heaven. Okay. So I hope you understand with the essay type. So this is the last essay type, that is cause and solution. Not last, the second last, causes and solution. They might ask you causes, why this happens. So they will not, it is not always like they'll directly ask you, what are the causes of this? So they are asking you like, why this happens? Why is this the case? Why this happens, right? So you have to understand that they are asking for the reason, they are asking for the causes of this, right? In spite of advances made in agriculture, many people around the world still go hungry. Why is this the case? So we have to give the reasons why people are going hungry despite of advances made in agriculture, despite of revolution in agriculture, despite of using technology in agriculture, people are still hungry. Why this is happening? We have to give reasons. And what can be done about this problem? How can we solve this? How it could be solved? So we have to discuss that. Now, direct question, they can ask you direct question. So the question here is, some people think that going to gym is one of the most important factor in achieving good health. Do you think people can be healthy without going to gym? So it is opinion plus a direct question. So they're asking for your opinion also, and they're asking for a question. Do you think they can be healthy? You have to give, if you yes, they can be healthy, you have to give reasons why, how. If no, they cannot be healthy, then you have to give reasons how, why, right? What are the other factors contribute towards good health? You have to talk about the other factors that contribute towards good health. Maybe a balanced diet, right? Maybe following active lifestyle rather than lethargic lifestyle or sitting down, sitting idle, using technology. So you have to use active lifestyle. So you have to give factors contributing towards good health. Okay, so before coming towards structures, why it is important to have good structures in your essay writing? Why? So we have to understand structures are important because they help us to score good in coherence and cohesion. If we are managing our paragraphs skillfully, right, we will be able to score it. This is a 9 band. So we have to manage our paragraphs skillfully. So managing our paragraphs skillfully, means your organization of paragraph, The way you are, presenting information in each paragraph, that should be skillfully managed, right? So if you are sufficiently and appropriately using your paragraph, then you are at 8th band, right? Then, so it means paragraphing plays an important role in your writing part. How you are arranging your information, how you're arranging your paragraph, that is quite important. So this is the reason we need to work on structures. So if I have a look at this band descriptor, there is no limit given here. They have not mentioned that you have to use 3 paragraphs, you have to do 4 paragraphs, right? So nothing is mentioned. They're just saying skillfully manage it. They are just saying skillfully manage your paragraphs, right? So we have to, whatever ideas we have, if you have 2 ideas, if you have 3 ideas, if you have 4 ideas, how you are presenting them in your paragraph, and how many number of paragraphs you are making to represent each idea very clearly and to maintain a good flow of your essay. For this, we need to follow a good structure, right? So if I talk about structure, we could use 2 body structure or 3 body paragraph structure, right? 2 body paragraph structure. So here we make write introduction. This is the basic structure everyone know. Introduction, body paragraph 1, body paragraph 2, and conclusion. Okay, screen is not clear. I think everyone is facing the same problem, because from my side it is very much clear. Yeah. Please reply, Anish. Is screen clear? Or should I make some settings? Yes. Heaven, Anish. So screen is not clear. Please tell me, is everyone facing the same problem? Okay, so let's come back to the structure. So 2 body paragraph structures we were talking about, and 3 body paragraph structure. So 2 body paragraph, you have 2 bodies. Introduction and conclusion will always be there, right? Introduction and conclusion will always be part of your essay, and 1 body paragraph will have to be there because you have to add your content. So number of body paragraph depends on number of ideas you have, or how comfortable you are in organizing the information in different paragraphs. So you have to understand your skill, you have to understand your, the way you are structuring the information. So today we will be talking. Okay, great, Naman. So today we'll be talking about 2 body paragraph structure, right? And in the next session, I will be explaining you 3 body paragraph structure also, how we can use 3 body paragraph structure, right? But today we will be clearly talking about 2 body paragraph structures. So let's have a look now. So I have this question. Do you agree or disagree? Big salary is much more important than job satisfaction. Big salary is much more important than job satisfaction. Now, so they're talking about big salary. First of all, I have to understand the question. So they're talking about salary, a good salary to have. It is much more important. Much more is an important word here. Then it is much more important than their comparison, making a comparison with job satisfaction. So we have to ask ourselves, that whether salary is important than job satisfaction, or job satisfaction is important than salary. So these are the 2 questions which we need to ask. Now in essay writing, you need to be very much, you need to be smart, right? So you have to agree or disagree. Here you have to agree or disagree. You will agree if you have 2 points to elaborate on, right? You will disagree if you have sufficient point to elaborate on. right? So if I agree, I will be having the sufficient, I will be having sufficient point to elaborate on why I agree, why I think salary is important. So I think I will agree with this question because I think yes, salary is much important than job satisfaction. If I'm going to agree with this question, right? So my body, the structure will be introduction, BP1, BP2, and conclusion. So it will be my introduction. It will be agree point of agreement again because I'm agreeing with this question, and then I will be writing my conclusion, right? Now, so Neha, I will be taking the doubts by the end. I will tell you how to work on your cohesion. Cohesion means linking your ideas in paragraphs. Okay. So sometime in some questions, there is a possibility that you might not, able to figure out 2 points of agreement or 2 points of disagreement. In that case, what we need to do? It is simple. It is perfectly fine if you go for both agreement and disagreement. So in simple words, you need to write an introduction. Body paragraph 1 will agree paragraph. Body paragraph 2 will be your disagree paragraph. And then your conclusion. Right? Some students have doubt, ma'am. They are asking, do you agree or disagree? So we have to take one position. Your position should be clear. Whether you are agreeing completely or whether you are disagreeing completely, and in case you are not able to, think of 2 ideas for agreement or 2 ideas for disagreement, and the last resort is go for partial, go for both. That is also okay, but your position should be clear. Clear position should be expressed throughout the paragraph. It is not like you are mentioning something else in your thesis, writing something else in your paragraph, right? We will be doing full-fledged, I will be covering a full-fledged essay maybe in the upcoming live classes, right? So don't forget to click on the subscribe button, okay? So that you guys keep on getting the notification about whatever we are doing in the sessions. We will be doing a full-fledged live session on essay writing. And tomorrow also we have a live on writing introduction. Tomorrow we'll be covering introduction writing. Okay. So this was the next question we have is, yes, discuss both the view. So it is simple. Discuss both the view is simple. Yes, it completely depends on you, Neha. It's your opinion, whether you want to agree or disagree. But the points you have for agreement or disagreement must be relevant. Okay, they must be relevant. Okay, now we have, this is discuss both the view essay type. Sorry. Some people prefer to spend their life doing the same thing and avoiding change. Others, however, think that change is always good. Discuss both the view and give your opinion, right? So they are talking about 2 viewpoints. We have to discuss each viewpoint in one paragraph and we have to give our opinion. So how to make 5 body paragraph of this kind of essay, we will be doing it in other class, but abhi we have to discuss about 2 body paragraph structure. It is very simple. 2 body paragraph structure is your introduction. Your body paragraph 1 will be your first view. Second will be your second view. And then you have to give a conclusion. Don't forget to give your opinion here. Right? You have to give your opinion here. So you can add your opinion in introduction and also in conclusion. Then advantage, disadvantage. Now this is very important. What are the advantages, disadvantages? That is simple to understand. Advantages and disadvantages. So what are advantages? We will write advantages in first paragraph, disadvantages in second paragraph. What about advantage outweigh disadvantage? How to handle advantage outweigh disadvantage? Now we have to understand this word, outweigh. What does this mean? This doesn't mean that you have to give more advantages. We have to give more advantages. It is not talking about outnumber. It is not talking about outnumber. They're talking about outweighing, right? No. You will not add your opinion in body paragraph 2. You have to give your opinion in your introduction and in your conclusion, Neha. Okay. Now we are talking about advantage, disadvantage. So we often get this question: do the advantages of this outweigh disadvantages? So students, they often think, they have to. If they think yes, I think advantages outweigh. So I will make 2 paragraphs for advantages and 1 for disadvantage. Students have this in their mind. So it's nothing like that. What does outweigh means? They're not talking about the quantity. They're not talking about the number of advantages are more. They're not talking about outnumbering. Okay. So what you need to do, same structure you will be following. It is just like they're asking for your opinion. आपका ओपिनियन भी पूछा है, और आपसे डिसएडवांटेज भी पूछा है, और एडवांटेज भी पूछा है. अगर if I say yes, I think advantages outweigh disadvantages, doesn't matter whether I have same number of advantages. मेरे पास 2 ही advantages है और मेरे पास 2 ही disadvantages, but I can still say that I think that advantages outweigh disadvantages. It doesn't mean मैं नंबर की बात नहीं कर रही. इसमें बात क्या चीज हो रही है? I am saying that advantages जो है, the weightage of advantage is more as compared to the disadvantages. If I say the disadvantages outweigh advantages, means the weightage of disadvantages is more as compared to the advantages, right? So this is what outweighing means. So it will follow the same structure. Introduction, BP1 will be your advantages, BP2 will be your disadvantages, and then you have your conclusion. Same structure will be followed. Now, only solutions. So they are asking only for solutions. What to do now? How will I make 2 paragraphs on solutions? So some children are facing serious weight problem. What are the possible solutions for this? So in this, no, Neha, this is outweigh doesn't mean 3 points of advantages. How can you make 3 points of advantages? No. This is outweighing. So there is that is what I was trying to explain you, Neha. There's a difference between outweighing and outnumbering. The question is not asking you to outnumber, whether the advantages outnumber the disadvantages. No, it is not asking you that. Outweigh करना मतलब they are not talking about the quantity. मेरे पास चाहे कंप्यूटर का एक ही फायदा है और एक ही नुकसान है, पर मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि जो एडवांटेजेस है कंप्यूटर के, राइट, वो मेरे लिए ज्यादा सही है. मैं डिसएडवांटेज को इग्नोर कर सकती हूँ, बट एडवांटेजेस मेरे लिए आउटवे करते हैं, मेरे लिए एडवांटेजेस ज्यादा है, राइट. सो आई विल से यस इट हैज बोथ एडवांटेजेस एंड डिसएडवांटेजेस, बट एडवांटेजेस आर आउटवेइंग इट्स डिसएडवांटेजेस. So I will give one advantage and one disadvantage. If I'm just talking generally about computers, okay? तो अगर आपको कोई भी एडवांटेज आउटवे डिसएडवांटेज आता है, इसका मतलब ये नहीं होता कि you have to give more number of advantages or more number of disadvantages. No, it simply means you can write 2 advantages, 2 disadvantages, but what is your opinion? What do you think? What outweighs? What is more strong? What is more powerful? Advantages or disadvantages? Okay. Now let's come to the 4th essay type, that is solution essay. Solutions. So we have to provide solutions. Only solutions. How we will be covering it in 2 paragraphs. So this will follow same structure in which you will be writing. First paragraph will be your introduction. Second will be your solution 1. Third, first body paragraph will be solution 1. Second body paragraph will be solution 2, and then conclusion. Now, because the question is very much limited, you have to work on elaboration here. You have to give a clear main solution, and you have to give example, elaborate your solution to show how effective this solution would be, right? So because it is very limited statement. Then problem solution. Again, we can make two body paragraph structures and three body paragraph structures in this. Okay, but today we are doing two body paragraph structure. We'll stick to that. 5 body paragraph structure we will be covering maybe in the next sessions. Now, the question was problem and solution, I suppose. Just a second, I have to be back to the slide. Yes. So they are asking for problem and solution. Simple structuring we have to follow. Introduction, problem in body paragraph 1. We can give 2 problems, 1 and 2. Then we have to give solutions. We can give single problem also. What problem does it cause? We can give single problem. If we want to write 2, we can give 2 problems as well. Then solution, right? And then we will give our conclusion. Okay. Now, next question type is causes and solution. It is same. Problem ki jagah we will be writing causes. 2 causes we can write, and then we can give solutions, and then we can write a conclusion. Okay. Then we have to last question type. That is the last question type which we're going to cover right now is a bit tricky. In last question type, I will be explaining you how we can follow 5 body paragraph structure. So, some people think that going to gym is one of the most important factors in achieving good health. So to achieve good health, the most important factor is going to gym. Do you think people can be healthy without going to gym? So they are asking about our opinion. So what do you think? Whether whether people can be healthy without going to gym, right? So this is a question. Simple question. So what is this then? This is a statement which is given to us. We will be only using this statement while rephrasing, right? This is nothing to do with the question. Question is directly asked here. Do you think that people can be healthy without going to gym? The yes or no? If yes, I will write in my body paragraph. 1. Yes, people, I believe that without going to gym, they can maintain a healthy lifestyle. So how they can maintain, we will be telling. Or if I say no, I will give reasons why. And then I have to give factors. PP2. Factors contributing towards good health. So what factors contribute towards good health? Maybe a balanced diet, emotional satisfaction, maybe mental stability. That also contributes towards good health. So in what kind of environment we are living in, that directly impact our mental health, working conditions. So all this contribute towards good health. How active lifestyle we like. If we are following active lifestyle instead of lethargic lifestyle, we can be healthy. So these are the factors which will be contributing. So the simple structure we'll be following here is introduction, body paragraph 1 about your opinion, whether it's yes or no. Body paragraph 2 will be on your factors that will be contributing, and then conclusion. Now here one thing we can do. They're asking about, do you think that people can be healthy without going to gym? So if you're saying yes, you can write yes, people can be healthy without going to gym. You can give the other part of the opinion as well, the opposite opinion. Yes, Gautam, I'm going live tomorrow evening. Tomorrow evening, I'm going live, Gautam. So tomorrow I will be covering introduction. Very easy way to write introduction. The first paragraph of your essay writing, introduction. And the student actually struggle when they have to start with writing a paragraph. Okay. So I will be doing a live session on writing introduction on Saturday, that is tomorrow at 6 p.m. Okay, so everyone, I would request everyone to join tomorrow. And you can even subscribe the channel so that you can get continuous notifications. So we'll be doing live sessions on, every alternate days. On Wednesday, Mr. Martin sir, he's a native speaker. He does his live sessions. Okay, so you can attend his sessions as well. You can get, all the information. He is also experienced and expert in his in this IELTS training, right? So I would recommend everyone to attend his sessions. Okay, so it will give you much more clarity about what IELTS is. How to achieve good bands in IELTS? This is a very good question. So IELTS में अच्छे bands कैसे लेने हैं? So writing में. So for writing to get, it is very simple. One thing, if I talk about writing, how to score good bands in writing, the only principle is you have to follow by the band descriptor. What many of you are aware about what the band descriptor is. Many of you know. Yes, Anish. 4BP will also be working for this test type, the one we have done right now. So if I talk about band descriptor, we all might be aware about, yes, there are 4 marking criteria, we have to follow it, right? But what actually to do on each marking criteria, we need to understand that. How we need to do in each of the marking criteria. If I talk about task response, you know what task response is, but what I need to do in task response to be at 8 or to be at 7.5 or to be at 9 bands. What I need to do in vocabulary, the most misunderstood concept of IELTS is vocabulary, right? So what kind of vocabulary we need to use in our IELTS, in our IELTS writing and speaking, right? I've seen students learning and memorizing difficult words. You are not required to do that. You have to use simple language, good words. If I'm in my speaking test, if I'm saying, he go to school every day. If I replace the word go with attend, he attends school every day. So this is, I'm improving my expressions. So try to improve your expressions rather than learning and memorizing complex and difficult words and using them in your writing, which actually make no sense. Instead of boosting your band score, it will make your expression dead, right? So better to learn good and useful words. All the words in English language are divided in A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2. So C2 levels for good, C2 is a level of proficiency basically. Okay, so we have to use somewhere B2, C1 words to score good in our vocabulary. And it is not only about using good and fancy words or using difficult words. We have to show the flexibility in vocabulary. Then we have to show the precision. Jitne marzi अच्छे words use kar lo, if they are not precise, if they are not accurate, correct, conveying the correct meaning, it will be marked as an incorrect word. You have to show flexibility also. You have to be flexible in the language. So some students are like, ma'am, synonyms, they use wrong synonyms. So in case you don't have synonyms, use flexibility. How to use flexibility? There is a word consume, I can say consumption. I'm using word in different form. This is known as flexibility. So I need to focus on different areas. I need to, be very much clear about what writing wants from me so that I can give it to the examiner. Okay. Yes. Any doubt? Any other doubt? Anyone? I hope everyone is clear with the structures. Yes. Everyone is clear with the structures. Okay, great, Subhana. Anish, Neha, I hope everyone is clear. Anyone with any kind of doubt? Thank you, Naman. Problem in linking. We will be doing class in linking also, Neha. Don't worry. Don't you worry. We will be covering linking words and connectors. Linking में we will be doing a class. Linking words आपने use करने हैं ना. They should be used very naturally, right? They should be used very naturally in a flow. Don't memorize them to begin with, to commence with. Furthermore, moreover, finally, it will be at 6 bands. This is the mechanical usage of your linking devices. So linking should be done seamlessly, very clearly, in flow, right? Where to use what linking words we will be covering in our next section. Yes, Nish. Your exam is on 28th of May. It's too, so you have really very less day, Neha. Naman, you want to go to Canada? Everyone will want to go to Canada, Naman. So yes, if you want any kind of assistance regarding to IELTS preparation or regarding to visa, we have our immigration department, and we have our, we are into online IELTS training, right? In which we are doing sessions on the daily basis. So you can simply reach us out. You can contact us. I'm just pasting my number in the chat box. So please, I would request anyone from the team to please drop the number in the chat box. You can call us. Thank you so much, Anish. Right. So, Naman, Canada जाने के लिए, first of all, you have to understand which visa you want to apply for. Are you looking for work visa? Are you looking for student, or are you looking for PR? Your profile need to be assessed, right? It is something very important. Or इसमें आपका, like, this is something, everything is dependent on it. So I will recommend you सबसे पहले IELTS clear करो. IELTS clear करके, if you have a good band score, apply for Canada. First, get your profile assessed by a certified, agent or a lawyer, right? So if you want any kind of assistance regarding to visa, you can reach us out anytime, Naman, right? And Narinder Pal, if you want to improve your speaking, Narinder, speaking could only be improved by speaking. Of course, there are some tips you can improve your fluency. कुछ fillers add कर सकते हो flow में बोलने के लिए. एक छोटा सा I will give you a tip, if you want to improve your speaking actually. So just spare 5 to 10 minutes on the daily basis, right? Paraphrasing, Sony Mover, we are doing paraphrasing tomorrow. Tomorrow we are doing paraphrasing at 6 p.m. So you can join us tomorrow evening, right, Sony? And Narinder, अभी जो हमारे sessions होंगे सारे writing task 2 में होंगे, 2 के लिए होंगे. So you can attend on regular basis. You can subscribe the channel and you will get notifications. Okay. Yes. So I was talking about speaking, a small tip for speaking for everyone. So spare 10 minutes. 10 minutes spare करो अपने everyday basis. So what you need to do, just sit down, just translate, just think about what you did throughout the day. What you did throughout the day, think, just translate, try translating your thoughts in English. So why we are not able to speak quickly? Why we are not able to speak quickly? Because there is no synchronization. हमारा mind फटाफट से हमारे thoughts को नहीं translate कर पाता, हमारे पास words की कमी हो जाती है, and we stop. We think that we cannot speak, right? So this is how we need to improve. We need to translate our words. When we will translate our words, what will happen? हम अपने spare time में we will be looking for, okay, ये मेरे से translate नहीं हो रहा, हम search करेंगे, we will look for different words, different expressions to express ourselves. इससे आपकी improvement होगी. Then आप उसको practice करोगे बोल के with your speaker, with a speaker, English speaker, right? So you have to apply it. ठीक है? Start listening to podcasts, start listening to TED Talks. This will also help you to, develop your vocabulary, your understanding in language. Tomorrow at 6 p.m. we have our live session. Right? So we are starting, we are launching a small batch class in the evening, right? It would be around 8 in the evening or 7 in the evening. I'm not sure about the time. And the live sessions will be there. It will be only for 999, right? So in this, every day you will be conducting, you will be having a live session with the trainer, okay? And you will be getting all the practice material, mock test will be there, right? It is a 3-week course program in which we'll be covering writing tasks 1, 2. We will be covering your speaking discussions and your cue cards, your listening tests and reading strategies. Okay, everything will be covered. You will get all the material. You will get a link to a portal in which you can access your practice material, mock test, and everything, right? So if you are looking for your live sessions, very affordable, if you're looking for very affordable live session, you can simply, reach us out on this given number, 92892099996, or you can even write us at info@myieltstutor.com. So we're starting with this batch on Monday. Okay, so Monday, and we have limited seats. We are not filling this batch with 10, 20, 30 students. We have very limited seats. Okay, so if you are looking for live classes that are affordable, you can just sign up for this program. This is very effective. And we also have premium programs, but yes, this is effective for students who are just planning to begin their sessions. Okay, I hope everyone is clear with this. Yes. So it was so nice talking to you all, taking your doubts, and it's time to sign off now. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow at 6.